How to become that top leader who actually creates space to think and breathe. If your best thinking happens in the shower or at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, mentally rewriting your entire business strategy, you're not broken. You're just overdue for some strategic headspace. So this video is for you if you find that you don't have time to do that strategic thinking. I'm breaking down how high-performing leaders carve out time for actual strategic thinking, even when their calendar looks like a game of Tetris and their inbox is breeding emails like rabbits. And no, I'm not going to tell you to just wake up earlier. We're not here for sleep deprivation disguised as productivity. So a CEO I work with recently said, "Maria, I know exactly what I should be doing strategically. I just can't find the headspace to do it." Does that sound familiar for you? So no, we didn't banish her phone, cancel all her meetings and send her to a silent retreat in Byron Bay, although I'm sure that would have been welcome. We used a simple framework to help her stop reacting and start leading with intention. Here's how it works. The strategic space framework has 3 key components. The first one being time blocking that actually works. Now, I'm not talking about color coding your calendar until it looks like a box of crayons exploded, unless that sparks joy. If so, carry on. But here's the truth. Reactive fragments don't build great strategy. Strategic chunks do. So think about it this way. If you had a meeting with your CEO, you wouldn't cancel it because someone sent you an urgent Slack message. So why cancel on yourself? Here's something to try. The 45-15 method. 45 minutes of focused work, 15 minutes to reset, stretch, breathe, maybe have a blink, go for a walk, make a cup of tea. And this isn't about doom scrolling on LinkedIn or checking out what's happening on Facebook. And the neuroscience research is backing this up, that we do think better when we have uninterrupted time to think and focus within a short break in between. Years ago, I helped a science journal editor build her own system like this. She was drowning in backlog, and month by month, like magic, but actually structure, it started to disappear. Number 2 is around your energy management, aka stop trying to hustle through your slump. So let's be honest, you're not going to crush strategic thinking when your brain feels like it's been microwaved. We don't need more hustle, we need smarter energy flow. Find your peak performance window, those golden hours when you're alert, creative, and slightly less likely to be ambushed by your inbox, your team, or a building fire drill. Guard that time like it's a rare vintage wine. Use it for strategy, not spreadsheets or emails. And then the 3rd key component is your environment design, because here's the secret that no one tells you. Physical clutter equals mental clutter. So if your desk looks like an office supply store had a meltdown, you're not exactly setting yourself up for deep thinking. A friend of mine does his best work in a sauna. Another one in the bath. It's like a literal strategy mermaid. Me, sometimes it's walking, sometimes it's being out in the garden. Occasionally it's standing quietly with a coffee and no one talking to me. Create your strategic sanctuary wherever or whatever that is. And maybe that means closing 97 open tabs. Yep, I know who's got that open. Leaving your phone in another room, clearing your desk so it looks less like a paper avalanche zone. And here's the big truth. Strategic thinking doesn't happen because you found time. It happens because you created space for purpose. So what's your next move? Is it the 45-15 method? Is it guarding your golden hours? Or is it setting up your own thinking sanctuary? I'd love to know. Pop it into comments about what you're going to try out first. And I'll send you some extra tips tailored to you. Now go and protect your headspace. You've got strategy to lead, and it deserves more than 3 a.m. ceiling staring. You've got this.